Do you hate it when your phone always dies on you? Do you hate the fact that you always have to carry these chargers and cables and things like that? Maybe you just hate the fact that newer iPhones from the 12 series have smaller batteries. Or maybe, just maybe, you bought an iPhone SE and you love the phone. But oh my god, do you hate the battery life on it? Well, if that's the case, maybe, just maybe, the ideal solution for a new iPhone 12 mini, iPhone SE or any other phone would be a battery case. Well, it's basically a battery put into a form of case. So the solution seems to be ideal. You just put a case on your phone and you don't have to worry about the battery life. But is it really? Is it really the case in that case? Well, I've been using this battery case for quite some time, and overall I've experienced some things that you may not think of when thinking of buying a smartphone that has weak battery. You may think like, okay, it has a weak battery, no problem, I'll just put a case on it and it's all over. Well, it's actually not, because there are actually some things and some downsides to battery case that are quite noticeable. So in this video I want to answer the question if battery cases are really worth, if you should really consider them, when you should definitely buy them, and when maybe when you are choosing a new phone you should definitely check the battery health, battery life on it and how much it can last, because the battery case will not always be the ideal solution. So yeah, let's get to this video. But before that, make sure to press the like button if this is gonna provide you any value, which I really hope it will, and also subscribe for content like that and much more. Content where I can explain things that very few people actually explain, like things like battery cases, which phone are the best choice for you, whether this older phone should still interest you and stuff like that. Things that nobody really talks about, but things that for many people who actually want to get into tech and buy phone are actually extremely important. So now, without wasting any of your extra time, let's get to our proper video. Speaking of battery cases, probably the first thing that pops into your mind is the fact that this one is not the one from Apple, it's not a smart battery case, and probably, as you can see, it's very bulky thing. But the funniest thing is that it does exactly the same job as Apple's smart battery case while being 4 times cheaper and easily available on Amazon, and is compatible with quite few iPhones like iPhone 6, 6s, 7, 8 and SE. So there are other options in Apple's smart battery cases and I'm gonna talk about it as well. Also, this case has this yikes button that allows you to just click it and it will charge your phone whenever you wish to. It won't be charging your phone constantly, so you basically have the choice when you wanna charge your phone in this thing. And when it comes to putting it, it's actually not that hard, but you have to be careful. As you can see, you have the warning here not to put your phone too far because you may break the lightning port. And now here's how you put it on. It's just basically you just slide it into and put it. Of course it's not gonna work on camera because, you know, on cameras things usually don't work. But overall, here is the biggest problem how you put it, because you actually have to press it quite hard. But as you can see, the case is on and the device is heavier. Like it's noticeably much heavier and much more bulkier, as I said. And that is the one thing that I will have to sum up in the conclusion and give you some specific information about it, because this case, it works actually pretty good. You just press this button and it's gonna be charging your phone. As you can see, it's charging at standard slow charging speed, so no problems when it comes to that. But overall, like, that's the thing with this case. It's very bulky, it's very heavy, and it actually makes your phone quite a different thing. As you can see, different design, it's much thicker, and you don't feel the weight, but it's basically twice the weight of the phone normally. So definitely there is a difference in here, and you will feel that. Also, another information worth sharing, this lightning port, I don't know how well you can see that, but this lightning port here is just for charging your phone. So if you just happen to plug your lightning headphones here, it's not gonna work. There is no way. It's just for charging. It has headphone jack here. It's for 6 and 6s models, so if you have these, it will work. It will work decently. Also, as I said, once you press this magic button, is gonna charge your phone, and it's gonna charge it with average speeds, like normally like slow charger would do it. So no problem when it comes to that. Of course it's not gonna be fast charging or anything like that, but it will charge your phone and keep the battery percentage the way you want it. One thing I want to mention is the fact that sometimes your phone may get warm a little bit, and if you have seen my videos about battery life, battery health, which I will link down in the description, I said there that the heat is very damaging for your batteries, so you gotta be careful with that. But when it comes to this basic function, which is charging your phone and maintaining good battery percentage, it's gonna get the job done. So basically, thanks to this quite little thing, I would say, and this magic button that will charge your phone, you can finally forget about charging your phone throughout the day and worrying about battery life and things like that. Well, in an ideal world that would be the case and there will be no more cons to this solution, but unfortunately we don't live in an ideal world, so yeah. So yeah, as I said, we don't live in a perfect world, so if you are buying this case, first thing you will trade off is for sure the design of your iPhone. I don't know how much it bothers you, it might not. It's overall a pretty device, so I don't think it's gonna bother you particularly, but what may bother you is the fact that your device is heavier and bigger. And if you bought an iPhone SE or iPhone 12 mini thinking that I'll finally have a compact phone and like I don't care about the battery life, well, that's not necessarily the case, because this thing will make your phone heavier, a lot of bulkier, and a lot of things like that, that overall in the long haul may not be the perfect solution you'd wanna have. Also, the idea of charging your phone while having this case is just fantastic. And if you have an iPhone 6, 6S or any other iPhone that you just need better battery and you cannot replace your phone, you cannot buy newer device, because let's face it, not everybody can afford that. You just can buy this, quite non-expensive case and enjoy long battery life, and it's definitely gonna get the job done. But as I'm saying, you are basically trading few things. You are trading the weight, you are trading the design, you are trading it being slim, and you have to adapt to that if you want to use this case. And if you are buying newer phone, if you're buying like thinking of maybe buying iPhone 12 mini or iPhone SE and thinking like battery will not matter, I'll just use battery case, well, as you may have seen, it's not the easiest thing in the world. It's not so easy just to put the case and you are done, because basically, as I'm saying, you're trading few things. So what I would recommend, maybe consider a phone with better battery, because if you're gonna use battery cases frequently, it's not gonna be ideal solution for you probably, and some things will start bothering you after some time. So what I'm suggesting is just to make sure to buy a phone that has really better battery life, and you won't have to be bothered by cases and things like that. But if you do already have a phone that has weak battery life and you cannot do anything about that, battery case seems to be a perfect solution for that. So yeah, I can pretty much recommend that, especially for the price. It's a great solution for your overall problems with battery. So that will be this for this video. I really hope you enjoyed that, or at least it was helpful for you in any way, shape or form. If it was, make sure to press this like button and subscribe for content like that and much more, because I'm determined to make a content that other people don't make, the content that is the most useful for just people who want to use their phone and want to know what's the best thing to do, what's the worst thing to do with your phone, with your batteries, which phone you should choose, which iPad you should not choose, and stuff like that. So there will be definitely much more things like that. And more importantly, I hope you are all well, all doing well. Until next time, see you there.